No time, no energy for a cold open today. This is a sad day in the zombies community, and I'm a little bit late to get to this, but I wasn't originally going to talk about it, yet I decided it was time. So this is going to be a little more unscripted, actually a lot more unscripted than a normal video of mine. I'm going to kind of go off the cuff here and see what I come up with. So we're going to talk about Cursed Mode today in Black Ops 7, and I want to talk about why I think it is being threatened in its mere existence. The existence of it is being threatened, and there's a good chance that this mode gets ruined for now, and if it ever comes back in the future, it could be ruined again then. What we are doing today is now part 1 of what's going to become a 2-part series, I guess, on this channel relating to Cursed Mode. Each part will cover 2 different issues within Cursed Mode. One that truly threatens the mode to its core, and that's today's issue, and the other is an issue that I see looming in the future, and it's combined with a way that I think this mode can be even better than it already is. That part is for the second part of this though. So let's focus on the very bad thing that can happen to Cursed today. If you've played Black Ops 7 Zombies, then you've certainly heard of Cursed Mode even if you haven't played it yourself. There are many ways that you can tackle the mode, but the most important part of what the mode does for this game, and more importantly for the community, is that it allows us to work collaboratively on hunting these relics, which will then increase what we can do within the mode, change how many options we have. It is an incredibly fun mode even if you don't have any relics, but then going for the relics when it's on round 20 or 40 or 60 in tier 1 or 2, getting these relics done is really fun. It is extremely fun. It is a completely different way of taking on zombies than we have ever had before, and I've been loving every moment of it. Until now. The hunt has been a big part of the mode. We love going out and finding these things and then sharing it with the community so they can get it too. I haven't even been directly involved in any of the hunts myself. I was gearing up to get ready to hunt for Samantha's drawing myself when, literally the next day, after I'd written out a list of stuff I was going to test, it was solved. Okay, that's fine. That's awesome that somebody figured it out. Point being, even though I haven't been directly involved in the relic hunt yet, I plan to, or planned to at some point, and I still enjoyed just going out and getting the relics and customizing the mode even more. Assuming you're at all connected to the zombies community, you probably have heard about the data mining that has happened, which has unveiled pretty much everything that there is to know about Black Ops 7 and the hidden Easter eggs and the relics, of course, that are involved in Cursed Mode. But they found a way originally with this game to kind of hide how these were solved and made it so it wasn't as easy to figure out for data miners. That is all gone now. Unfortunately, there is a way that people have found where they can solve everything. Day 1. If you want it to be solved, they can do it. So we went from not having 2 of the relics on Astra Malorum and not really knowing how to get a 3rd one, but we could still make it happen, to overnight, suddenly, we had the solution to the one that was kind of half solved, and we had the solution for the other 2 that nobody had any clue what to do on yet. We went from nothing to completely solved in one night, and everybody took a moment to pause and question, what the hell just happened? You've been a dedicated listener. You know what happened. It's the data mining. Somebody found a way to so-called crack the code, and now they know everything about the game, and they will know everything about the game. Guess what's going to happen when the next map comes out? Everyone normally would get together and hunt for the Easter egg, and it'd be a multi-hour ordeal, somewhere between probably 6 and 18 hours, let's say. Now, just give it 5 minutes. Somebody's going to write up all the steps and give it out, and now everyone's going to know how to do it. Great. That's really cool. And now with Cursed Mode, how this would go is we'd solve the Easter egg. And then after the Easter egg, everyone would start hunting for the relics within Cursed Mode for that map. That's going to be gone too, because as soon as the map is out, and as soon as the steps are available, we're going to know how to do all of the relics, probably before the Easter egg has even been done by a single person. This ruins the fundamentals of Cursed Mode, and generally zombies as a whole. Finding Easter eggs as a community has always been a cornerstone of this mode, but at the same time it is the community, or parts of it, I'm not saying the whole community, but a part of the community that just loves to ruin it for everybody, that goes out and data mines and steals all of this information so that nobody has to actually try and solve these things. I look at a Discord server like the Zone or Zone X server that is out there for hunting relics, and I think that that is amazing. I love that this is out there for people to join and group up and work together and collaborate on how to solve these things. At this point, you might as well delete the server because there's no reason to have a community searching for anything anymore. It's game over. It's done. You want to have fun playing the game that you like. You want to have fun hunting for things that have always been a big part of the community, which is hunting for side Easter eggs or the Easter egg itself, and now relics. It's all gone. It threatens the entire state of this game and zombies going into the future. What's the point of me being invested in the next map if everything is going to be solved on day one, and then you're going to hear more people complaining that this is a dead game because there's nothing to do anymore? I'm sorry. It is now your fault, the person who data mined, for there being nothing to do, because you took it away from everyone. I don't really care if you want to solve it yourself and data mine and just keep it to yourself. I don't agree with it, but don't go and tell everybody how to do it. Let people figure it out for themselves. Problem is that's never going to happen, and people aren't just going to let it be. The tool is out there. It's game over. At this point, the only thing that can happen is Treyarch finding a way to stop this. But data mining's been a thing forever, not just in Call of Duty, but other games too. Data mining is going to happen. Once people download the game, they have a version of the files that they can look at. The version of the files they can look at is the current one, the one that has all of the information for the relics, the Easter eggs, side Easter eggs, anything and everything. It's there. They just have to find it. It's just disappointing, and I wanted to rant about it because it is taking away something that has been a huge bright spot for me within zombies. I have not been this invested in zombies in a long time, and that's because I've got standard I can play, and I've got cursed I can play. Cursed also having multiple tiers and different things I can do to get different pack-a-punch camos, and it provides different challenges by just using certain relics that are really bullshit, but it's a challenge that I inflict upon myself because it's fun. Sort of, I guess. I don't want to sit here all day rambling, so what I'm going to say is that I so hope that Treyarch finds a way to prevent this data mining from happening. Even if they have to delay the next map a little bit longer, I would not be against that if they are able to guarantee that this data mining tool can be counteracted if they delay till Season 3 to launch this map or whatever. I just don't want it solved in the first few minutes of the season dropping, or Season Reloaded dropping. I think about that and it crushes my spirit. I just want to be able to enjoy my game. And there are people who refuse to let that happen, and I am fully against that. I despise that that is a thing that happens, and so ultimately what this video is about is data mining. I don't like it. Please stop. I beg of you, please stop. Leave my game alone. I'd like to enjoy it, and maybe Treyarch find a way if you can to prevent it. I know it's tough because you got to put the code in there, and then as soon as you release it, the code is available. So I don't know what the solution would be. I hope that they can figure something out, because Black Ops 7 and Curse Mode together, probably right up there in some of my favorite zombies experiences I've ever played. It is incredibly engaging to do, and that's because this is drawn out over such a long time. We went months, a month at least, without knowing Samantha's drawing relic, and then we finally figured it out, and it was this huge moment of like, yes, we finally got it. That's awesome. We never got to have that moment with Astra Malorum with the Spork or the dolls because it was robbed from us. And we're going to get that, and it's going to be even worse next time because it's going to happen even faster. So please spread awareness that this needs to stop. We need to stop data mining and ruining games for ourselves. The only person this hurts is us. Us. The people that are data mining, the people that are playing the game, the people that want to enjoy the game, we're getting ruined by data mining. It's our experience that is being self-sabotaged, basically. Just go out, play the game, have fun, go hunt for the relics. I would have loved to, but now I'm afraid I'm never going to be able to hunt for a relic. I know that was a lot of rambling. This one is, again, unscripted, so I'm going to kind of go in circles and do what I do, which is ramble. So I'm going to put an end to this, but keep in mind this is part 1 of 2. Part 2 is going to be much more structured. I'm going to be very specifically talking about a concept I've had to put some improvements into Cursed Mode and maybe make it even better than it already is, and give people a reason to use more relics than they would now. However, that's a topic for a different day. For now, I'm going to get out of here. Hashtag fuck data mining, and I'll see you all in the next one.